2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wiggins. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Dragic. Offline with his 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He talked about Klay Thompson and his tendency to go nuclear at any given moment. Coach said he had 37 in that one quarter. He can do that anytime he's on the court. If he hits a few in a row, we need to foul, call timeouts, do something to cool him off. They won't be taking any chances with Klay tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Olynyk. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
And the basket by Curry.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Back to Dragic. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Dragic missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Dragic finds Butler from 12 feet out. Wiseman with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Butler deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Golden State now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Green passes to Wiggins. Knocked away and stolen by Butler. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Adebayo with the bucket. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Curry against Dragic. They kick it out to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing here by 8. There's the dish to Robinson. Pass to Butler. A floater, 6 to shoot. No good from Dragic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Butler. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about
these guys work so hard and they're young. And
well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Hero. And Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Iguodala. And it's Bradley in at the point guard. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogden, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
The Heat trail by 13.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both. And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And stolen by Wiggins. Outside for Curry. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
Hey, Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Heat trail by 17. And there's the pass to Hero. It's stolen by Wiseman. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry outside, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
A different look for Miami. Robinson's checked in for Iguodala. Avery Bradley comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Adebayo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, Steph started that all with his defense. Fantastic at getting into the passing lane and coming up with a steal.
It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Warriors running again. And that one's good. Green.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 3 steals, and 5. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the foot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Weissman no good. And the Heat shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And it falls over the rim and in. Dragic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Once Goran Dragic got his rhythm, it's effortless as he rises up. Beautiful looking shot there.
Thompson outside, fires from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The Heat trail by 20.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Here's Curry with the 3, drops in the tray. Curry's got 18 points in the game. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
And some changes here for the Heat. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Olynyk. Little comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Thompson looking for an opening. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat trail by 21. Launches the 3. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Curry against Nunn. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. Puts it up for Adebayo.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Curry outside. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The quick look, no good that time.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative.
Bradley's checked in for the Heat.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Curry outside. Bradley with some nice D. And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami. Shot from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Such a good job of reading the leak out in transition. Avery has a great understanding of where to run to, not just how to run, but where to run.
Wiseman with the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Heat trail by 20. Now Butler. 6 points for him. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Green. Wiggins from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
It's been all about... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jimmy Butler is out there with Robinson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to Kobe going to the Lakers. Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Wiggins shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And Butler, here we go. That one good for 2.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better. And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Dragic against Curry. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The biggest win of the game was 24 points. Here's Wiseman. It's blocked.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Dragic the pass to Bradley. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Thompson in the corner. Shoots the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors leading by 19 points. And Curry, here we go, makes it off the glass. Curry's got 29.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Butler up top, guarded by Curry. Butler, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Curry's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it.